Hello everybody, this is Ray Albert with Online Wealth, and today I just want to show you a quick way on how to create a website, how to get your account going, how to get web hosting going, and all this other stuff. Now this is going to assume that you've already found a domain name that is available. If you haven't, I need you to go back and look at Namecheap. The link is above here in this tutorial, and find a domain name that is available. And you don't have to purchase it through Namecheap, but I would suggest that you do, only because it's cheaper. But just to save money and everything else, when you first start a web hosting plan, they're going to give you a domain name for free for a year. So if you don't have any money, this is the best way to go. And I'm going to show you how to get HostGator web hosting the cheapest way possible. And if you got a little bit of money, even a little bit cheaper, because the more money that you put up front, the more cheaper that it is. So now we're going to go to my desktop, and I need you to click the link below so that we're on the same page, okay? Okay, so now you should be seeing this page here that says HostGator, go where the pros host, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to click here and we're going to say get started for $2 and change. Now, basically there's 3 plans for you to choose from, and we're doing this because we're not a big old business, right? So we don't need all this big VPNs and everything else. We just need a plan that's going to be good for us. Now, if you only ever plan on just building one website, this is the best way to go. But I don't suggest you do that, only because I know from a personal standpoint that, this is going to be the best plan. It's called the baby plan. And, you can get it for an introductory offer of $3.50 per month. But just remember that when you're paying $3.50 per month, it isn't $3.50 per month. What you're going to pay is $3.50 per month for a total of 3 years. So you're going to have to pay for the whole 3 years to get it for $3.50 a month. But I'll show you that as we get into the plan here. So if you're on this page and you want to buy web hosting, just go ahead and click buy now. Now you're going to come up with the new registration page here. And in here, if you found a domain name that you want through Namecheap, now remember, Namecheap is free to join, doesn't cost you any money at all. But if you buy a domain from Namecheap, you don't want to put it here, okay? So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to enter the domain name, and you're going to have to say, I already own this domain, and then you're going to have to point your name service to that. But we're not going to go through all that right now. We're going to assume that you have a domain name in mind. You're just going to type it in here, and it's going to be a .com. And then you're going to go down here and you're going to choose your hosting plan. Now, as you can see, this hosting plan for $3.50 a month is 36 months at $3.50. So the total price is going to be for 36 months. So if you click on that, your total price is going to be $185. This is buying hosting for 3 whole years. If you got $185, it's worth it. Okay, so as you notice here, the more you buy, the cheaper it is. So if you went for 24 months, it's going to be $4.25 a month. If you go for 12 months, it's going to be $5 a month. Now, if you want to go month to month, it's going to be $11.95 a month, which is still not a lot of money if you have $11.95 a month, which is basically $12 a month, right? So you choose whatever hosting plan that you want. I'm going to leave that up to you, okay? But you're going to have to fill in this information. You're going to have to fill in your email address. You're going to have to be able to confirm your email address and put in a password, okay? They're going to send you all your information to this email address, so make sure it's a good email address. Now you're going to want to create also a security PIN. Now I create a security PIN with 4 numbers that just randomly come to your brain, as long as you can remember it, right? And they got to be numbers. And it cannot begin with 0. So 1 through 9 is the numbers that you can use here. Now in here you want to enter your your billing information. Click here if you're going to pay with PayPal. You know, I'm not going to put in none of my information here, but this is what you have to do, right? And now it's going to ask you to add services. So you don't really want to add services if you can help it, okay? Because it's going to cost you more money. So you just click on that. You don't want that. You don't want this. And so what's going to happen is for 3 years now it's down to $134.33. And that's really cheap for 36 months, okay? So this is a coupon code that it put in there automatically so you can get that price. And for 3 years it's a good price. So once you do all that, you're going to click checkout now. And what's going to happen is they're going to send you credentials in the mail. It's going to give you a link to your cPanel. And so you want to go to your cPanel to continue with this post. And I'll show you what that looks like on the other side here. Okay, now when you get your email, it should look something like this. Now don't worry about this. This account has long been closed, so none of this information works. But this is what your email should look like. And this is the link you want to click on right here to go to your cPanel or control panel. Now once you get there, you need to bookmark this and save this email somewhere on your website so that you can find it again, because this is a very important email, especially when you're trying to get to your control panel or you need to go to your billings login right here. There are two different logins, so you want to keep this email. All right, now here it's going to have your name servers, name server 1, name server 2. Now this is what you would use if you bought your domain name from Namecheap. You would point your domain, or you go into the management part of your domain name, and you would customize your name servers with these name servers pointing it towards HostGator so that you can build a website on it. But right now you got your domain name through HostGator because it was free, didn't cost you anything. So all you need to do now is you need to click on this button to go to your cPanel. Use this information. This will be your username, this will be your password, and then you will be able to enter your cPanel, and I'll show you what to do when we get there. So when you go to your cPanel, when you click on that link, you're going to come up to a page like this. This is going to be to enter your information for your cPanel. Now you can now bookmark this page right here so you come back to it again anytime that you want to. And so I'm just going to click here on login. Now when you log in, you're going to come up to your cPanel. This is your cPanel. This is, don't let this scare you. This is very easy to navigate. I remember when I first started, it kind of like freaked me out, like what is all this stuff here? But basically what it is now you already have your domain name. So you're going to go to you're going to come down here to quick install, and you're going to click on quick install. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come here to WordPress. So now then once you're at WordPress, you're going to want to choose this option that says install WordPress. You don't want to go down here and pay for anything. You want to get your free WordPress installation. So you're going to click on there. And now it's going to ask you for whatever your domain is. See, I got a lot of domains here. You should only have one. So you would click on a domain name that you have. I'll click on this for the heck of it. You don't need to touch nothing there. Your admin email, whatever it is, I'm going to use this email address here. You want to put your blog title, whatever it is, put in digital marketing services, put in your admin user right here. You want to put in your first name right here. Then you want to install WordPress. Okay, now when your install is complete, you're going to see here your install is complete, and you can click down here to show you information. So here is a test site that I created right here that we're going to use for this demonstration. And so you want to make sure that you copy your username and your password right here. And don't worry, I'm going to delete this password, so don't bother trying to go there if you have alternative things in mind, because it won't be there. Anyway, so what you're going to want to do is, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this password, and I know this username anyway, so I'm going to see if it's ready. Now it can take up to 24 hours to propagate. a couple hours, an hour. It just depends on how many people are on the server. But let's click it and see if it goes to a website. Okay, so it's gone to the website. So all you need to do now is you need to put your username, and then you just put in the password, and you're going to be able to log in. And is your email address correct? You just say yes. Now this is the back end of your website. This is what you're going to see when you first get there. And now I'm going to show you what you need to do very quickly to get started anyway. So what I usually do is a little bit of cleanup. I will go to the post page right here. And what I'll do is I will just trash this post page. Want to start out fresh. And then I'm going to go to all the pages. And I'm going to check all that, bulk actions, move to trash, and apply, and they're all going to go to the trash. Okay, so now I don't have no web pages or anything like that. And if I want to click on the site, see what it looks like now, looks like nothing, right? Just a plain old WordPress site, just bare bones, right? But there is another housekeeping thing that we need to do here, in that you want to go to your settings and you want to go to your permalinks here. You want to make sure that on your permalinks it's not on custom structure, it's on post name. You can use custom structure if you know how to use this, but being a brand new user, I would think you don't know how to use it. So you just want to use post name, and then you go down here and you save changes. Now when you first get your website through HostGator, you do get a free SSL certificate. So what you want to do is you want to first go to the plugins page. So now to get your SSL working, all you need to do is go here and type in simple. And we don't have any plugins by that name. Haha. So I made a mistake. So we got to click on add new. Sorry about that. And then we have to click on simple, or type in simple. And what you want is this one right here, Really Simple SSL. You install Really Simple SSL. You activate Really Simple SSL. And so now we're going to come up with this. You're almost ready to migrate to SSL. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, Override SSL Detection, and activate SSL. Okay. Now if you notice, your website still says not secure right there. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to log out, and now you want to log back in again. So now since you logged back in again, you can see now that your site is secure and your SSL is working. Okay, so now that we got our SSL all set up, okay, that's it for now. So if you want to learn how to install, a theme and everything else, this was just a small tutorial on getting a website started, and it's taken me longer than I wanted it to. Hopefully I can cut it down in the editorial part of this thing. And anyway, just go to onlinewealth.com and click on websites, and you'll see how to install a theme and all the plugins that you need, and building a website and everything else. So this is Ray Albert with Online Wealth. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll talk to you later.